Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today I'm going to show you how to seal the bottom of a toilet where it comes in contact with the floor. Whether it's tile or whatever material you have down there, it's always a good idea to seal it with some type of a sealer. What I like to use it's a silicone sealer, and it's a mold resistant sealer, so that way even if you're washing the floor or whatever and it gets wet, you don't have to worry about it developing any kind of mold or anything like that. First thing you want to do is you want to clean around where the toilet is touching into the floor itself, and you want to make sure it's nice and clean. And then what you do is you just run a nice bead of silicone around the base of the toilet where it sits on the tile floor or the wood floor or whatever material floor you have. Now, you don't have to worry about it being perfect because you're going to come in here later on and you're going to make it smooth it down so it's a nice clean line. Now you can see I did on the one side already, and now we're just going to meet right into it. And what you would do now is just wet your finger with water, and then you can just clean the silicone to make it a nice rounded seal to whatever dimension you choose. The tool that they use, the tool that they make for making a nice clean silicone joint will not work on this particular application because you need it a little bit thicker than the 1/16th, that the 1/16th or 1/8 that tool normally allows you to do. So you want to use your finger and just spread it around till it's whatever thickness you want, and then you just let it sit until it dries off. Again, you have a rag handy so you can wipe off any of the excess. Wet your finger again, so that way the silicone comes off fairly easy. And you can see it's pretty simple to make it whatever size you want. Now, one thing I want to point out, which I didn't show in the video here, is I want to point out that around the back of the toilet, we do leave a small, like a 1-inch opening, and we do not seal with the silicone around the back, just in case we would have a leak in that wax ring. At least it won't be leaking down into the floor without us knowing. We'll see it in the bathroom itself before it goes through and creates any further damage. Once you have it set to the thickness that you want, you can clean off any of the excess or residual, and you can take it away while it's wet. It's a lot easier taking it away when it's wet than once it dries. Once you're comfortable with it, then you leave it sit for like 24 hours till it cures, and then you'll be fine. It'll hold the toilet nice and straight, and you'll have no movement in there whatsoever. Now, we do have to reseal around the back yet, but that gives you an idea of what it will look like when it's all finished. And like I said, we're going to do the resealing around the back as well. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.